everyone, let's read a story, The Tinkling Bells of Class 4. Let us read and enjoy it. Chinna was a little boy who lived in a village. He studied in grade 4. He was a bright boy who liked to read storybooks and learn new things. He had many friends with whom he played, but most of all, he loved to play with his little pet kid named Tara. Tara was a 5-month-old kid, milky white in color. One day, while coming back from school, Chinna stopped at Chacha's shop. He saw a pair of beautiful shining tinkling bells. He went inside the shop and politely asked the shopkeeper to show him the tinkling bells. Do you know, goats under the age of 6 months are called kids. 10 rupees, please. Chacha said. Chinna liked the bells a lot. He put his hand in his pocket to take out the money. He was shocked to find that his money was missing. Oh, where is the money? Dadaji gave me yesterday. He searched all his pocket but couldn't find the money. Feeling sad, he returned the tinkling bells to the Chacha and began walking home. Chinna reached home. He removed his shoes and placed them in the corner. He went inside and dropped his school bag on the study table. He sat on the chair and rested his head on the table. His mother Kamla, who had been watching all this, came to Chinna. She asked gently, "What happened, Chinna?" Kamla laid her hand softly on his shoulders. At once, Chinna hugged her and started crying. On seeing this, Kamla wiped his tears. After a while, Chinna told her about the missing money. Kamla consoled him, saying, "I am so sorry, dear. It's okay, don't cry. I'll give you money to buy the bills. But make sure to be careful with money in the future." Chinna smiled and said, "Sure, Amma. That is my boy. Cheer up. Now let's go to the market to buy some fruits and vegetables." Kamla said warmly. Kamla and Chinna went to the market. They bought apples, mangoes, tomatoes, and brinjals. Chinna also wanted pineapples. So they stopped at the pineapple stall. What is the cost of the pineapples? Kamla asked. 45 rupees each. Replied the fruit seller. Kamla bought 2 pineapples and gave him a 100 rupees note. She asked Chinna to take the change. Then she went to other shops to buy some more fruits. The fruit seller gave Chinna 2 10 rupees notes, hiding a mischievous smile. Chinna ran to his mother. Amma, do you know? The fruit seller gave me 10 rupees extra. By mistake. Can I buy the bells and some chocolates? Whispered Chinna. Chinna, that is very bad. It is stealing. How did you feel when you found your money missing? Asked Kamla. I felt very sad and angry. Replied Chinna. The fruit seller will also feel the same when he comes to know the mistake. Now be a good boy, said Kamla gently. Chinna looked at his mother thoughtfully. He ran back to the fruit seller to return his extra money. The fruit seller was very happy. You are an honest boy. He praised him. Chinna ran back to his mother. Kamla felt pleased with Chinna's honesty and took him to Chacha's shop to buy the tinkling bells. Chacha was about to close his shop. Wait, called Chinna. Do you still have the bells? Yes. I do, said Chacha. Chinna paid him 10 rupees and they both happily walked home. The bells were tinkling in Chinna's pocket. Hearing the sounds of bells, Chinna's pet kid Tara came running out. Chinna happily tied the tinkling bells around Tara's neck. Do you know? A baby goat is called a kid. Just like a young child. So when someone says, look at that kid playing in the field, they might not be talking about a human. They could mean a baby goat. Let us think. A. Answer the following. 1. 1. Why was Chinna upset? 2. How did Kamala help Chinna feel better? 3. What did the fruit seller do by mistake? 4. How did Chinna manage to buy the bills from Chacha in the end? B. Write T for true or F for false. 1. Chinna wanted to buy the bells to attach them to his bicycle. Chinna's mother Kamala comforted him when he came home feeling sad. 3. The fruit seller gave Chinna 20 rupees extra as change. 4. Chinna decided to keep the extra money and bought chocolates with it. 5. The fruit seller was unhappy when Chinna returned the extra money. C. Think and discuss. 1. Why do you think Chinna decided to return the money instead of keeping it? 2. Think of a time when you found something that didn't belong to you. What did you do? How did it make you feel? Let us learn. A. Find the given words. Calm, honest, love, respect, courage, loyal, truth, fair, kind, peace. B. Read the following. Chinna, Charu and Jasmine are friends. They study in grade 4. 1. Chinna is tall. 2. Charu is taller than Chinna. 3. Jasmine is the tallest person in the group. We use different forms of adjectives to compare the qualities of people or things. When we compare of qualities of two people or objects, we add er to the adjective. We always use than while comparing two people or objects. Example: Aman is shorter than Jia. When the comparison is made in a whole group or a collection, we add est to the adjective. Example: February is the shortest month of the year. Fill in the blanks using the correct comparison markers. ER or EST. 1. I am taller than my brother. 2. January is the cold month of the year? 3. An ant is smaller than an elephant. 4. My sister is smart. Dash than me. 5. Jay was the first. Dash person in the race. C. Circle the word that means the opposite of the highlighted words in each sentence. 1. Chacha showed him some beautiful tinkling bells. A. Attractive. B. Ugly. C. Broken. 2. The fruit seller was so happy that he gave Chinna 10 rupees as a reward. A. Offer. B. Price. C. Punishment. 3. I will give you money to buy the bells. A. Sell. B. Purchase. C. Order. 4. Can I buy chocolates with the money? Whispered Chinna. A. Murmured. B. Shouted. C. Talked. Let us listen. Your teacher will read out the story. The tinkling bells once again to you. Now read the following sentences and number them in the sequence of the story. Chinna discovered that his money was missing and felt sad. Chinna went to the market with his mother. Chinna hugged his mother and told her about his missing money. Chinna returned the extra money to the fruit seller. Chinna bought the tinkling bells after getting some money from his mother. Chinna wanted to buy bells for his pet at Chacha's shop. Let us speak. What would you do in the following situations? 1. You borrowed your friend's favorite pen. After using it, you accidentally broke it. What would you do? 2. During a math quiz, your friends ask you to show them your answer because they did not study. If you don't help, your friends might get upset with you. What would you do? 3. You see a classmate taking a notebook from the teacher's desk without permission. The classmate tells you not to tell anyone. What would you do? 4. You bring your favorite snack To school. But you find that your classmate has no brought anything to eat. You really want to enjoy the snack alone. What would you do? Note to the teacher. Encourage learners to share their opinion. Refrain from directing the discussion. To get the acceptable or correct answer. Let us write. A. Frame sentences using the following words from the story. 1. Smiling. 2. Mistake. 3. Honest. 4. Praise. 5. Careful. B. Draw two national symbols. Examples: national flag, national bird. And write a few sentences about each. Let us do. Create your own bell craft similar to the bells Chinna wanted for his pet goat. Material needed: waste or recyclable item. Small metal bottle caps from used bottles. Or small tin cans cleaned and dried. A string about 12 to 15 inches for each bell. Old cardboard for making a tag or decoration. Small pebbles, beans or beads for the tinkling sound inside the bell. Aluminium foil for decoration. Markers, crayons or paint. Optional for decoration. Glue or tape. Safety scissors. Hole punch or nail with adult supervision for punching holes. Preparation. If using bottle caps, collect around 2 or 3 for each student. If using tin cans, you should have an adult help to make a small hole. Near the top rim of can for threading the string and also ensure they are cleaned and dried. Step 1. Place 1 or 2 small pebbles, beans or beads inside a bottle cap or tin can. These will create the tinkling sound when shaken. Step 2. If using bottle caps, glue another cap on top of seal it, creating a small bell shape. Use tape around the edge to ensure it stay close. If using a tin can,
Using nothing less.
The items can remain inside without stealing. Step 3. Thread the string or yarn through the hole in the tin can or make a hole in the top of the silt. Bottle cap using a nail with adult supervision. Step 4. Tie a knot at the end of the string to secure it, allowing the bell to hang from the string. Step 5. Cut a small piece of aluminium foil and wrap it around the bell to give it a shiny, decorative appearance. Step 6. Decorate with markers, crayons, or paint if desired. You can also add patterns, colors, or even drawing on a foil. Step 7. Cut a small shape out of the cardboard. Examples: a circle, heart, or a star, and punch a hole at the top. Step 8. You can write your name, draw a picture, or color the tag. Step 9. Thread the tag onto the string above the bell, tying it in place. Step 10. Adjust the length of the string as needed and make sure the bell can dangle freely to create the tinkling sound. Step 11. Shake the bells to hear the sounds and enjoy your creation. Fun with matchsticks. Activity. Fix the equation. Objective. Move one matchstick to make the equation. Correct. One puzzle has been solved for you. Now solve the following equation by moving one matchstick. Let us explore. We have read about Chinna's love for tinkling bells in the story. Collect or draw pictures of different types of bells found in India.